Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Vampire Counts playthrough where things are going well now, actually. We're starting to pressure the orcs. We do still have some Dowie to finish off, but I'm not too worried about them. We've got Black Crag, which is another huge place for us to have taken, which is going to get us quite a lot of extra stuff. What are we doing just now? I actually do kind of need to hold for a little bit, thinking about it, because we're going to hold there to siege them and potentially bring up another army, simply because I'm going to have rebellions behind me if I'm not careful. So these guys are going to pull back a bit, actually, and we're going to hold where we are for a few turns. A little bit of admin while doing this, as I keep mentioning, guys. We're nearly at that. Well, we're heading towards that 1,929 subs as of recording this video, guys. When we get to 1,000, I will be doing a giveaway on my Discord, guys, for a copy of a Total War game of your choice. So, single game, no special editions with everything, guys, because, you know, I'm not being silly here. But yeah, so subscribe, jump over to my Discord, which is linked in the comments and the description for that, guys. Now, I've mentioned it a few times. I hate doing this. I do it every so often, though, simply because people have been commenting recently that my graphics aren't the best, guys. I don't have the best graphics card. I've only got a 780. It does the job, but I've got a decent CPU. I've got a decent motherboard, guys. Now, I don't make any money off this yet. Hopefully one day. But at the moment, I don't make any money off doing this, guys. So it is my next on the list of things to upgrade, but it has to be done when I can afford to. Now, I do have a Patreon, guys, and any money which goes into that will go towards improving my videos. So that would all go straight towards things like upping my graphics card when I get a chance, guys. So yeah, there is also a link to that. Nobody would subscribe, just to make it very clear. That's if you want to, guys. I'm not expecting people to do it, because as far as I'm concerned, anybody who watches my videos is absolutely fantastic, guys. I'm still shocked anybody watches my videos, to be fair. And as far as I'm concerned, every person who watches my videos is amazing, and thank you so much for your support in watching them, guys. So anyway, with that, let's get back to playing properly. What do I want wise? We've upped our blackguard. That's good. Minus 20% attrition. I also want to buff up my mortis engines, though. There you go. Cheaper upkeep for them all, and buffing them all up. So we're going to go down there to start with. Probably do want to get Blood Knights at some point, but I don't have Blood Knights just yet. Anyway. Walls. Not much going on at the moment, guys. As I said, this is probably going to be more of a getting our everything sorted out, getting everything back in order, set up. Once we've done everything here, I am going to get another army back up in the old world, just to deal with anything which happens there, because I don't want everything down here, because a lot of my income comes from the old, most of my income still comes from the old world, even though I am now nice and powerful down here. This is kind of the problem, because I've kind of got a bit of a split empire now. Oh, I want to watch those Dowie. Have I made peace with the Dowie? I probably should if I haven't, if they will accept peace. Otherwise I'm going to need to move some armies around to deal with Ungrim there, because he could hurt. I mean, he's taking damage, double timing it through my territory, but that still isn't necessarily great. So as I said, I do want to clear all here and push up here, and we will take on the border princes at some point, but I'm not quite ready for that just yet. Kislev gone. The Bray herd comes. Reasonably close, but not a huge issue. I am at peace with Dowie.
Vampire.
For now. How's the Empire?
Now.
They are friendly with me again because of my actions against the Greenskins, and they think I'm steadfast again.
Find me grave mounds.
Let's see. We'll make you immortal. So yeah, once we can, guys, we're going to send Radus back up north once we've cleared here, and he can be my Warden of the North up here, just keeping an eye on everything up here. How are we doing over here? I want to push my corruption back up because they were lowering it. I want to make sure my corruption is high and spreading. You know, everybody around us needs to have nice amounts of vampiric corruption in their territory. Up my melee attack. I always go for damage dealing stuff with these guys first because I find it buffs them up the most.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
We don't actually have much decent we can recruit here yet. I mean, this is a very solid setup of an army. I do want to get rid of one of these, but just now that's not the highest thing on my agenda. Sorry, I just coughed at you. I'm muting myself a lot, so I'm sorry if I'm muting myself. So I've just upped my tax rate there, guys, because, well, obvious reasons, get myself a bit more money. I don't need the corruption there anymore, guys. We are going to be buffing up our army here, and my plan is to send Radus north. Basically, that's everything I just discussed. I am sorry about being muted for a minute there, guys. As I said, I'm getting a bit of a cold, so I'm coughing lots, which means I'm muting a lot, which means I'm messing up with my mute button a bit more. As I said, I do apologise for that, guys. I'll try and get my mute discipline a bit better. By all means, tell me off for it in the comments. This is going to be a bit of a... I do apologise. This is probably going to be a bit of a getting our ducks in order episode.
Destruction. All die.
No chance.
What is the holdout time here? I want to actually see, let them start taking attrition, because I've not done that recently. I'm going to push up the corruption spread here, to be fair, as well. Let's just check. So yeah, our corruption is fine. Getting that last 1% is going to happen eventually, but it'll take a little bit. I want to push the walls up here as well, because this is going to be my bastion against Chaos, but I'm in no rush to do that, because Chaos isn't coming just yet. That said, we're big enough that we are going to start triggering Chaos Invasions soon. And we definitely want to be ready for that. And you never know, the Empire may go to war with me.
Thou hast trespassed.
No, 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 no. God damn. This is a problem because we don't have anything in the north at the moment, guys. I am going to have to disband one of my armies and get them moving north. We are going to throw a peace treaty at the orcs, and we are going to go and batter things. We have enough income. We are going to take losses in... We are going to take losses, however, in the north before we can get ourselves sorted out. I might throw together a couple of really cheap defensive armies up there just to burn off, guys. But this is... Yeah, this is going to be problematic. This is what I was desperately trying to avoid. I can't have had peace for 10 turns with the dwarves. Which means they can break it, but they're it's not usual for them to do that. It's definitely time to offer peace with the orcs, though I suspect they're not going to accept it.
their life fast. Bloody dead.
Can I get any cash
Why
off
are we
them?
even talking to them?
You know what? I would take an non-aggression pact.
This is it. More sleep shines. To the shadows.
Get Helm and Ghost.
Darkness calls.
Anything worth recruiting? No, I'm not going to bother with them just yet because we've got a good amount of recruitment here. I want a Mortis Engine. I want a Terrorgeist. Couple of Black Knights. That'll do to start with.
Darkness comes. Now. It will be. Move. Don't rush me.
Garrison there, like, not huge. We could potentially take that.
Make doom.
I grow
It's
impatient.
annoying.
Thy right is mine.
I'm relatively protected from there. Over here, I could do with some more defences. Here has actually will have a decent garrison, but I'm going to keep building that up as well. Yeah, we're going to double time it this way. Alright. Your job, it's literally just to help provide a bit of a meat shield. Oh, why do I not have walls here? The nice thing is they will take a lot. That's not even worth it. I'm going to lose there. Oh, God. We are just in the wrong position for this war, guys. This is going to be bad. They are going to slice through us. I need forces in the north fast. Once we can get forces into the north, we will start pushing back. We are definitely maintaining this friendship with the Greenskins now. For now, the Empire has betrayed me, so we will batter them. But it is going to be a matter of we will take losses here while we get into position. Nothing I can do about that. We can try. We're getting another army going. We're going to zerg ourselves north. We are going to try and deal with the dwarves here. I'm not necessarily going to be taking a huge amount of territory. We are going to be ripping through them, doing as much damage as we can, guys. But to be fair, I might just knock some of these places over so the Dowie can move into. Sorry, so the Greenskins can move in to try and keep them friendly. But pushing north fast is what we have to do now.
Welcome to my court.
Why didn't they just attack? I mean, I'm not complaining, but
I need more
hit here.
War it is.
Siege, and hopefully they will come out. I do know they've got another big army somewhere, guys. I may push that a bit faster than that, but for now I'm paying attention to other things. Manfred has leveled up. We're pushing his own. Sorry, it wasn't Manfred. I don't know why I even said it was Manfred. I knew it wasn't Manfred.
Thou darest. This better be important. I'll have your soul.
We need to up our public order here. Isn't the best army. You know what? I'm not going to take here on just yet. We're going to fall back to try and keep things defended. We're going to let the greenskins deal with that. With all of that. This Heinrich is going to stay down here though. As my defender. He's going to move up here actually. Because we've got some good... Ooh, actually we've got some nice recruitment here. Let's get rid of some of these really grotty units. This is going to be a bit of a mixed bag of an army, but basically I'm just trying to get a decent enough defensive force here while everything else pushes north.
Death is
As I said, we are going to take losses, guys. The Empire will take attrition. Yeah. That's not a terrible army for us to defeat, but this is going to be painful, straight up. This is why I should have built more walls. I thought I had more walls up there. This is where maintaining 3 armies isn't going to have helped us, actually. We're going to batter the Empire back, however, and no, I'm just going to batter them back. I was going to say and possibly go for peace, but no, I'm just going to batter them for now. I may go for peace later on if it's useful to us, but for now, once we're back up there, we're going to batter them. I might let them take some stuff from the north. What we'll do is we'll push through, and these 2 armies are going to make a beeline for Altdorf. You know, push through all of this territory here and going straight towards Altdorf, because if we can capture Altdorf, that will cripple the Empire, because that is almost certainly their main production hub here, guys. Yeah, we all knew that was going to happen.
Ghost.
Right. Yeah, second mortars engine actually. The second one of these guys, Terrorgeist. Not for now. They take too long to recruit. They're all anti-infantry. No, I'm gonna go for them. No point rush. I don't want to rush it, guys. They're very powerful units, so they will help. Okay, that'll do for now. I need to just pay attention to here for the rebellions. We need to keep our corruption going up as well, but that'll happen naturally. See, now, even if they take these places, unless they start pushing here, they're going to start taking attrition, which will really hurt them as well. So as they push into my territory, or what has been my territory, they will burn their armies massively, which is going to benefit me, guys. I do need to move up to intercept those armies relatively quickly. But we are also going to start hitting the Empire in other places quite quickly and quite heavily here, guys. So, you know, that's going to help, and that's going to help distract them to an extent. We shall have to see how this goes. Thankfully, the Dowie are relatively preoccupied with the greenskins for now. I want the greenskins to become ascendant, though. Whether or not, you know, they're powerful enough, we'll see. Hopefully, the Skaven are also at war with the Dowie, which is highly likely. The issue is the Skaven want Carrick 8 peaks, so... I wish I could bring my full might north, but I need something here to maintain what I've captured.
The true von Carstein. Foolish mortal, then go. I will alone. Strike out.
Let's start the push.
Going. Night march.
Oh, this isn't full. Ooh. I was hoping I'd get something a bit better. Let's get one of these.
My puppet starts.
Hang on. What are my garrisons like up there? Not great.
My cruelty knows no limits.
I'm gonna have to. Manfred's gonna push up to deal with these, while Radus is going to reeve through the Empire territory over here.
Find me, Gravebound.
We are burning our income down building this other army. Some of that army is going to get put in. Essen's gone. I'm not even going to pretend. But they're taking their time, which is weird. They would be best doing a lightning assault. That said, there's potentially going to be rebellions behind them, because they are going to have huge public order issues here. The taking the time is great for me, because they are burning themselves by doing it. We're going to merge armies, guys. Manfred is going to get the best troops. You know, he's going to get all those some of those new units pushed into his army from Gorst as he moves forwards. And obviously, Radus is going to batter the Empire and make them wish they hadn't done this. The nice thing is we've got so much corruption spread around here, holding the territory up here is not going to be as bad as it was down here.
None shall live.
That's a lot of artillery they've got there.
Master of unlife.
We shall rise. Kill them. Raise them.
I don't think it should have been quite that bad, but I'm happy to take the hit. Plus 15 public order instantly.
Impress me.
And that's from the level of corruption we've got here.
None shall live.
I'm going to fight this because we can win this straight out with nowhere near the losses it's saying. These are the scary things here. but we have the forces to rip through everything here, guys. I don't think I want to charge the walls, though. I think I want to try and push through. We'll see. I might put some things onto the walls. But if we can push through the gate, that might work better for us than charging the walls, actually, here. Because I get exhausted by going through the walls. Whereas we do have enough big units here to punch a hole if we batter that gate down. Yeah, we'll see. They've got a lot on the gates here. These guys can hit this side to get up on here while everything else pushes through the gate. I will send some other stuff up afterwards, but not instantly. Radis can throw a heal straight on them. That wasn't the right button. See, we're going to pull a lot of these guys off the wall here, which will be good. And these guys, I'm not that worried by. Oh, in the past I've been able to cast them through walls. Oh well. So Strongness is a single, so we might hit him. This is good because they're bringing units down, which I actually wanted. They are putting some great swords up here, however. These guys are gonna pull out and put some ladders up there and start hitting the wall as well. If they can get out. Straight into them. And a fireball as well. Fireball can hit that unit. Let's drop some Zeds behind them. Let's throw a heal out on these guys. We're not pushing through quite as well as I'd have liked, but we need to just do a hard push here. We are up onto these walls. Let's hammer across into the middle here to get things breaking up here. A couple of these units are actually going to pull down towards the sides. So they can hit from the flanks. I am going to take damage on my cav here, guys. I do know that. I am aware of that, so no need to tell me off for it. There, let's throw another heal on this guy, these guys. Let's buff these guys up as well. Let's throw a fireball here. They can push in there. Cav here is not great to have engaged us. Let's drop some Zeds behind them just to trap, make them feel pinned. These guys can keep pushing up here. That's what we wanted. Keep the pressure on here. The Mortis Engine's doing its job because it's healing everything around it continuously, guys. Which is really good. Have I still not actually fired that fireball? Okay, these guys can get right behind. And then hammer in. We're breaking everything down here now. I love my mortis engine. Because it's just making all of these things which would break so much quicker, better. And it does constant damage to everything around it. Oh, wow. I really love my mortis engine. That's it, we've won. Now that was a nice, solid victory there, guys. It was not the best strategy, guys. If I'd taken a few turns to build up, I'd have probably done better. But we had the forces to push through. We had the mortis engine. This army, without the mortis engine, would have probably lost half its troops here. I'd have still won, but I'd have taken so many losses. But that mortis engine, guys, is just such a good bit of kit. The fact it heals everything and damages everything. And a couple of those in an army is huge. I mean, I've seen people with lesser armies than this, and they use a few mortis engines in them just to buff up their army, because it just means their army doesn't die. Because, I mean, I had these guys, my shock troops in melee, just sitting there, and they didn't take damage, really. 16k. Yes.
Night march. More sleep shy.
I know we get negatives for doing that, guys. 16k. I mean...
I grow impatient. The true Roncaster.
Tax rate here. What we actually want to switch to is the recruitment capacity. Let's do one in aura size. Radus did very nicely there. We've got a battle here. We're going to push for Vermouth next. You know what? I'm going to fight this. This isn't... We're not going to win this, but hopefully we can cause some damage to them. This might sound daft. I'm not going to fight. I'm going to sally forth here and wreck their... My aim here isn't to fight these guys. It's to fight these guys. I want to sally forth and I want to rip all of their siege equipment to pieces. But it's going to be doing that properly. I'm not going to sit on the I'm not going to sit on the walls, because that would be suicide. I'm going to sit just behind the walls. I'm not even waiting. They've got a couple of units of Reichsguard there, but these guys can deal with that. So we're sallying forth to go straight for them. Straight into all of this. Let's rip that unit of Reichsguard to pieces. You know what? I'm not leaving anything in here. You guys can charge straight out of them. This is our main objective, guys. You guys can actually fly over in those ones. You can charge up there. Just using them to pin things now. As I said, this is what I want to do. I want to kill these guys.
Noble of the night. Lead them.
Why are you coming back? get rid of that siege equipment, it actually lowers the combat capability of their army quite a lot. You guys can actually head straight over to there. You guys can chase them down, you can hit them. What are these bats doing? They're just kind of... I don't know. They can hit that great cannon. You guys can charge into them. You guys can disengage and charge over here as well. Stop turning around! Seriously, what is with some of my units turning around here? They're in my settlement, guys, and I really don't care. They've blown holes in my walls, but I was never going to win this battle. By conventional tactics, anyway. We're not doing terribly. I mean, they're going to capture here, and I will lose because of that, but we'll have done damage to them, which is our key thing here. Ooh, those cannons hurt. You guys are going to head over to them.
The von Carstein's march.
Also, you know, Franz himself is quite painful. This is what's going to lose us the battle. To be fair, I've done better than I thought out here. Let's get onto these guys. I don't care about anything else here. I want to take out their artillery. But this is a one where I'm potentially sacrificing this battle off of a wall. We've actually done quite a lot of damage to them here, though their main units are still intact. But on their own, they're not a huge threat. I mean, we're taking a lot of damage doing this, but... You guys still fold in on Franz and do as much damage to him as you can before we end. There you go. Oh, wow, we don't actually get Franz here. If I down Franz, I will be... I wasn't expecting that. Get that last Hellstorm battery, guys. Do not let him escape. Oh, and he came back! What an idiot! He's down! Let's charge the centre. Let's get that Hellstorm battery. Then we've taken out all of their artillery, which, as I said, was our main aim here, guys. So I'm happy with that. Just going to double time this for now. Let's just charge the centre. I mean, we've lost as soon as this gets to 0, but... Let's try and push through to recap. Yeah, that was quite good, actually. I'm happy with that. We battered them, actually, by not fighting in a conventional manner at all. So while we've lost, that was a loss worth taking, because we've caused a lot of damage to them. We've weakened them substantially, guys. So that's a huge buff, and taking out Franz himself. Yeah, that's a huge boon to us in this war. Unfortunately, Oswald, who looks very female for somebody called Oswald, failed to hold, though. And the other thing that's going to happen is there are going to be rebellions up here. Right, we need to get up to Waldenhof now. And now we can hold Waldenhof. Come on, Orcs, you can hold Karagate Peaks. We're not doing badly. He's got a third army up there now.
Dark magic is mine to command.
Shabbat. Come, impress me.
Helman Ghost.
Yeesh.
Ghost.
No.
Merciless.
Not gonna hit here just yet. They will hit here. I can definitely get it back though, so that's not a huge problem. I don't need that. I don't need them.
I go.
This night.
So that's a nice army now. Make him cause terror.
My bloodline calls. What do you want?
Let's hit the moot.
Obliterate.
I may lose here to a rebellion, but it'll be a vampiric rebellion, so... Sap.
Seas of blood.
Then occupy, so as I said, we're kind of reaving through this territory. Gain us some income, because we are running in a negative just now. But again, I have kind of turned off tax down here.
I need more minions. Yes.
Yeah, that'll do. Let me get the walls going up. Let's put up there to be fair first. This, guys, seems like a good place to stop this. So the main Empire invasion is coming down from here, which we are moving forces in to deal with. Meanwhile, Rados is reaving through the, is raiding and battering through the Empire territory over here. I may not hold these places for long because they will have low public order, but I'm not fussed about that. We're sacking the settlements, we're taking them. We're basically taking them off the Empire, making them lose that gain. Also, there's quite a lot of vampiric corruptions. There's liable to be vampire uprisings there, which aren't necessarily bad for me. I'm going to keep doing that around here. So, probably going to push all around here and potentially take back up here. And slowly push towards Altdorf, but I'm not massively fussed about taking Altdorf just yet. Hopefully we're going to batter back the forces of evil from the Empire up here, and then we'll retake Essen and whatever it's called. And then ideally, if we take all of this, I'd like to leave a strip of Empire there as a buffer zone. You know, so we'll probably leave an army here to defend. I think this is their main armies. And then we'll push through the rest of the Empire and take all of this territory, guys. And yeah, then we'll see where we are. But I've got to be careful because we are going to get Chaos Invasions soon. As always, please feel free to comment in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments as well as the description, guys. As well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.